I feel like I just redid my brows like 4 times. My brows are testing me. They're like, prove to me that you're a beauty guru. Hello everyone, I'm here today to share with you guys a new video testing out some indie brands. And I did a video like this a couple of weeks ago where I tested out some indie brands that were available at Target. And I also asked you guys what your definition of an indie brand was. And wow, we got some discussions going on. And so, in case you are interested, an indie brand is independently owned, meaning they're not owned by a parent company like an Estee Lauder or L'Oreal type thing. They're just running their own ship forward. Ship. So I bought a bunch of different products from about 5 different brands just to kind of get a taste of some brands that I'm not super familiar with. Obviously, there are a ton of other indie brands out there, so if you have any recommendations, leave them down below. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. New videos here every Thursday and Sunday. And without further ado, let's get into this. I am excited. So many pretty products to play with. I need to zoom in. Okay, we are zoomed in. I have my iced coffee. I have a robe on. It always looks like I'm sitting here and I'm completely naked. And so, robe it is. So first we're gonna start with the eyes, and the first eyeshadow product that we're gonna try is two of the palettes from Juvia's place, and I've never tried their palettes or any of their products before, so I'm so excited. And also, as always, I don't know if you guys know this, but in the info bar, I always put, if I have a chance to test out a product again, I will put little notes in there underneath each product so I can let you guys know if I've used it a different way with a different blending brush or something, or just different colors. I'll let you guys know my experience with it, because I know sometimes first impressions that's all you need. Like most of the time, that's all I need. I use a product, I always do a full day wear test, and typically if I don't like a product, I'm not really gonna like a product in the future, but I do like to give products as much of a chance as possible, and my eyelids are only so big. So we are gonna play around with these palettes, and I also have some other really fun products that I'm so excited about. I spent like maybe 20-30 minutes just watching their swatches. So we're gonna keep it pretty neutral with the Juvia's Place stuff to kind of start with, and then we're gonna play with some bright pops of color because, you know, fun. But check out the info bar. If I have a chance to play around with some other colors, I'll let you guys know if my opinion changes on these at all. So I'm gonna start with the Nubian palette right here with a nice neutral browns at the top and just kind of dust that in. I want a different brush. I don't know why I chose that brush, I don't want it. I really love the undertone of these 2 colors here. They are really beautiful, just nice, like everyday shades for me. So while I was applying those 2 shades, by the way, love them, I was swatching some of the other shades across the 2 palettes. There is no streakiness, no patchiness, it's not dry or anything, just like vibrant, smooth color. Oh, gorgeous mattes. And I just like barely touched my hand with this shade right here, this gorgeous gold, like barely grazed my hand, and look at that. I'm very excited. I get very excited about makeup. Can you tell? It's almost like I'm a beauty guru or something. Gonna move on to JD Glow. I got a ton of requests from you guys to test out some of their shadows, and they have the most beautiful swatches on their Instagram, but I didn't see a lot of the actual wear on the eyes, and sometimes that can be different, at least it is for me. So that was something that I kind of missed and wished that was available. But I got a bunch of really fun shades. So we're gonna start with this one, which is Anomaly. This is from their Galaxy collection, and it's beautiful because when I saw it on the website, it starts out purple. Oh my god, I just noticed it's just like my nails. It's like I planned it or something. But in different lights, see how it turns almost blue? I was like, done. I need that right now. And look how big the pans are, by the way. They're really big. Okay, swatching game to start. Do you see this right now? Please tell me everyone is excited as I am right now. I seriously, I'm glitching right now. I'm full on glitching. I have no words for how beautiful that is. Okay. Let's see if they can top that one, because otherwise I am going to cover myself in that shade. This shade right here, you guys know I love blues and purples. They're like totally my thing. This is the shade Bora Bora, also from their Galaxy collection. Do these have a magnet on them? I need to know. Because I mean, while this is great and everything to have, I want to make sure I can fit them into like a palette, you know? This is just my ColourPop palette, so we'll just like, oh yeah, oh, okay, yeah, no, it's got a good magnet there. Look how much bigger they are than the ColourPop shadows. Oh, that's a strong magnet too. Excellent. All right, so let's swatch this. Same sort of nice creamy feel to it. Also beautiful. My hand looks like a mermaid right now. And then another pressed shade that I want to test out is the shade Money Moves. Now this is in a smaller pressed format, but this one was basically the only shade that they had left from their multi-chrome collection. And this whole collection is really interesting to me because depending on where the swatch is, it's going to reflect different colors. So they had a ton of really gorgeous colors. They had like golds and purples and blues and just like sunset tones that are amazing. And this color is beautiful too, but all of them were sold out. It was crazy. So we have Money Moves here, and this one apparently is going to reflect more like olives, golds, greens, that kind of thing. This one feels a lot creamier than the other two. Not excessively, but just something I noticed, like the formula feels thicker almost. Wow, that's pigmented. It shifts gold. It has a little bit of green undertone in there too. It's like goes dark and then like super blinding light. That is interesting. Okay, last shade. This is from their HD Crystals collection. This is in the shade Mesmerize. It is a loose pigment. This one has multi-chrome blue, purple, pink, teal, translucent white, just like a bunch of different tones in there. And then you can combine it with like something like this. This is like a glitter base or Fix Plus or something to just really get impactful color. Actually, before I do that, I do want to retest the Money Moves because just checking on the website, it says it's best used with a little Fix Plus. All right, so there we have it with without Fix Plus, with Fix Plus. It just feels like a little bit more foiled, right? Why am I doing a thumbs up sign? I don't know. Okay, now on to the HD Crystal. So I'm first just applying this with a little Fix Plus. This is like straight up glitter. So this doesn't have that same foil effect underneath. This is more of something that you can use as a topper. That would look really nice on top of the first color I did. Should we try it? Let's try it. Which also had a lot of purples and blues in it. Oh, didn't know it could get better. It just did. Okay, yeah, no, that's the one. That's the one on my eyes. We're gonna try it with a brush. I'm gonna try it with my fingertips. I'm gonna try it with a little Fix Plus, glitter base. We're just gonna see how these work best. Because that's what we do here. We test things out here so you don't have to. So we're gonna apply a little bit of glitter glue to one eye because I wanna see if it's going to make a difference. Oh, that's so beautiful. Just can't stop staring at myself, it's fine. Let's try it with a little Fix Plus. It is so unbelievably reflective and over the top and dramatic. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so I just applied a little bit with my fingertips and that's when you really see the blue start to like come through. That's so cool. This is the coolest eyeshadow ever. Now let's apply it to the glitter glue side. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up these edges a little bit and just like finish it up or whatever, but like the side with the Fix Plus is actually my favorite right now. So I'm gonna layer a little bit more on with the Fix Plus on top of this eye with my fingertip. That's how I like to apply it the best. And we'll move on to the next. But like, these are beautiful. So just to make it a little bit more smoky on the outer corner and just make that blue pop a little bit more, I added a mixture of these two shades right here from the, I believe this is, yeah, the Nubian palette, and added that right in the outer corner. So now we're gonna go on to another brand, and this is the brand Thrive Cosmetics. Basically, their mission is to help women thrive. So they donate either product or funds to a variety of charities all around women across the US. And so every time you buy a product from them, you're helping to support these great causes around homelessness or domestic abuse, like a lot of different issues, and they're tackling them head on, which I think is fantastic. I believe they've actually donated like $25 million over the last 4 years, which is incredible. So I bought a bunch of products from them. We're gonna test them out, see what they're all about, but I really love what they stand for. So we're gonna start with their eyeliners. And by the way, I love their packaging. Can you tell? Because I love teal. This is their Infinity Waterproof Liner. It is a semi-permanent micropigment technology liner. So basically you're going to put it on, it's gonna be waterproof, it's gonna stay on there for 24 hours or until you remove it. They have 7 different shades on their website. I got the navy matte shade, I believe it's Talia. So it has the pencil on one end, it has a little smudgy stick on the other end, as well as a built-in sharpener, which is also really fantastic. And I guess this product needs a little bit of time to help set the product in so that it actually is waterproof. So basically, if you're going to line along your lash line, you have to look down or like keep your eyes closed for 30 seconds so that the color doesn't transfer, and then it'll be like set in there. Another way they recommend doing it is by tight lining, so just sort of applying it just like in between all the lashes to create the illusion of a thicker, fuller lash, which is what I'm going to do today. Sometimes with crayons, I'll be trying to apply it and it takes a while for the product to like warm up, but this one's applying right away. Going right in between those lashes there. Okay, liner's on. We will see how long lasting it is, but now moving on to the same brand mascara. This is their Liquid Lash Extensions mascara. This is a tubing mascara, so basically it's going to wrap around each strand of lash and just create these tubes essentially. So it's a good thing to know in advance because it can look terrifying when you take it off. This is apparently not only going to make your lashes look super dramatic without any falsies, but it also has like an ingredient in it that is going to help promote long-term growth of your lashes. And like seeing some of these pictures on the website of these girls' lashes, like I'm excited. So we have one coat on right now of the mascara, nothing on the other side. Looks really good so far. So now we have two coats on the eyes. What do we think? I think I like it. It is very dramatic, very over the top. It's a little bit clumpy, but it is a tubing mascara, so I kind of expected that. But overall, first impression, I like it. And now I'm just gonna apply some primer and foundation that I didn't have any to test out, but I do have a concealer that I want to test out. While I do that, I just need to show you guys, see how my finger is stained from the JD Glow? It doesn't seem to be on like my hand at all. Like it didn't stain there with the big swatch. So I don't know why it stained on my hand. I hope it doesn't stain my lids though. I'm really nervous. So while I finish up my foundation here, let's talk about the concealer. So the concealer that I am going to be testing out is by a brand called Caridy. I've actually used their products before. I tested, I believe, a palette a couple of years ago, but this is their Correct and Conceal palette. And so this is a full coverage cream-based concealer. It has a bunch of different tones so you can mix and match. So I'm going to try and apply the concealer a couple of different ways. So one way I'm going to use a sponge and the other way is this is a brush. This is a brush, Rachel. A brush. I'm going to blend it out with a sponge. I'm going to try applying with my fingers. Probably going to start with a mix of these two shades. How creamy is this? This like, oh, it's thick. Okay. Good to know. Let's try and apply a little bit at a time underneath the eyes because we don't want a super cakey under eye. Oh, this is actually looking really nice. I just yelled that. Let's just calm down, Rachel. I'm trying to do a very light coat of this. Layer of this because I know because it's so thick that it's gonna crease really easily if I'm not careful. Let's apply a little bit to the nose. Tend to get like really red. Literally right here, like a little rainbow of red. All right, I gotta say, so far from just a first application perspective, we'll see what it looks like at the end of the day, but it went on really smoothly. It is very full coverage, but it's not feeling super cakey. So that's a good sign. And we're gonna set it down with another Thrive Cosmetics product. This is the Filter Effects Soft Focus HD Setting Powder. This has a blur effect technology in it, so it's going to blur the skin. It's also going to hydrate, smooth, and create a nice matte, but not super flat appearance. Again, super cute packaging. Can't get over that. It has a little lid here that you open up and it has a mesh inside. So that's gonna hold all of the powder and then you can close it so it's not gonna be super messy, which I love. So I'm gonna use my little velour puff here and I'm going to use that to set under the eyes. And as I'm applying it, it's, oh no. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to do that because it's starting to break up all that concealer under my eyes. Oh no. Okay, well, definitely don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Oh my gosh, is this even, no. Okay. Awesome. So now I have to take it off and then reapply. I don't know if you guys can see it right under there. It's starting to like peel off and chunk off. Oh dear, that wasn't great. So I'm gonna try and apply it with a brush like they recommended. It says to buff it in like big circles, right? Did I make that up? Yeah, no. Buff it in with big circular motions. Got it. Ooh, that's a really nice effect. Like it is very like airbrushy. Cool. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna redo the concealer on this side, apply powder, and then on to highlight. Okay, so we are powdered. I have bronzed and blushed, and I'm also adding some of this glitter. I know, I can't stop myself. Why not a big glittery inner corner highlight, you know? There we go. blinding. I love it. And speaking of blinding, we do have a highlight that I want to test out, and we have two. We have two highlights. One is by Glossier. It is their Glossier Play Night Shine. Night Shine? The N-I-T-E are on separate lines. Night-T-E Shine. This is a highlighter concentrator, so this is a liquid highlight that you can apply to the skin. By the way, Glossier is known for having like very just good everyday kind of easy staples. I've talked about them a ton. I love their powder that they have. Glossier Play is sort of the extension to the brand that they've done that plays more with colors and textures and just is about fun makeup. So we have our highlight concentrator here. This is in the shade, doesn't say, Pale Pearl. And then the other highlighter, I figured we'd either like mix them or we'd like put one on one side, one on the other side, or I'll just pick my favorite. I don't know, we're experimenting. This is by JD Glow. This is Chaos, which is their pressed highlight there. So let's swatch some stuff. That is a little bit chunky for me for a highlight, though I would absolutely put that on my eyes. I may put that on my eyes right now. I might put it on right now, but I don't think I would wear this myself personally as a highlight. It is just very chunky glitter. I don't know, that's just not my style of highlight. And then for the Glossier product, the lid is so small. I don't understand how you're supposed to open it. It's like childproof. Like why can't I? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it has a little applicator here. So let's just like swatch it first. It's more like a very light, wet gleam type thing. It's like oily. Yeah, it's oily. That's interesting. I was not expecting that at all. So it's an oily consistency. So it's going to give that sort of very wet, dewy glow to the skin. I'm curious if this is gonna like break up my makeup though. Let's try it. So it says to dot it onto the skin and then blend. We can do that. And let's just blend it in. Whoa, that is so, that's turned purple. Did I miss something? That was my hand. Rachel! It's not like this. This is not the shade at all. I just tried to blend a product after swatching another one. Rachel! Okay, let's try blending out the product the like actual way with like a clean hand. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. The way it's supposed to be, it is very, very subtle. Like you can kind of see it. Let's like layer up a little bit more, just see how like strong it gets. I'm gonna use the sponge this time to blend it in. Oh, you know what? I don't like it as much with the sponge. I actually like it better with my fingertips. It almost feels like it dries the product immediately if I use the sponge. It's very subtle. Honestly, like I'm not as big of a fan of that. I think the texture is interesting, and I think maybe as like a no makeup product I would use it, but that to me would fall more under the Glossier brand than Glossier Play. It's just my opinion. So let's add like a teeny little like touch of the JD Glow on top then. Just like a little bit. This really isn't a product you can add a little bit of though, because it's so glittery. You really either have to go like all in on glitter or none at all. And now let's go on to some lip products. I thought we would swatch a whole bunch and then I'll just kind of like pick my favorite. Two are by Caridy, and this is their Lip Lock Velvet Liquid Lipstick. I have one in this beautiful nude color and then one in this bright red, because I didn't know which way I was gonna go with the eyes yet. And I also got another product from Glossier Play, and this is their Vinylic Lip. Try and say that 5 times fast. This is their High Shine Lacquer, and I chose what I can only assume is this color. I do love myself a good lacquer lip, but I also like a velvet matte lip. So I'm kind of torn right now. May the best color and formula win. Oh, I lied. It's more of a pink tone. It's got the little like clicky thing, like a clicky pen to get it to show up the color. Whoa, that's what happens when you get distracted, Rachel. Ooh. I like it. Glossy, pigmented, smooth, and not sticky. I may like this. And then here we have a color from Caridy. This color right now. Oh, peachy nude. Oh, that's such a beautiful peachy nude. Ooh, I'm feeling that. This is the shade Kira, by the way. And then this beautiful color. This is Pepper. We'll apply that one as well. Oh, that I just want to apply, like not with this look, but look at that color. Bright, fiery engine red. I am in love. Let's start with this product. We'll just see what it, like how it applies, how it feels on the lips. And then I think I want to apply the Caridy matte because I want to see how long wearing this is. The Glossier one I know isn't going to be super long wearing, but I can kind of tell by consistency because I do love a good lacquer lip gloss. I can tell how it's going to wear throughout the day. Oh, it feels so pretty. Like it feels good. I have like a good feeling. This color is amazing. It's amazing. It's not as thick as I thought because I think I just chose I just really glommed a ton on in my swatch. But it's showing up a lot softer, just nice and nourishing, hydrating. The color is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I want to keep this one on right now, but I need to try out the Caridy one. That's so pigmented. I want to see how like velvet matte's gonna be though, you know? It's settling into like lines on my lips really easily. Do you see that? Like that's not super appealing to me personally. I really like the color. I think that's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. But if I have any sort of dryness on my lips, this is going to emphasize it a lot. I wish it was almost a hair lighter of a formula so it gave that like blurred velvet matte appearance because I think then this would be like 10 out of 10. I would absolutely love, love, love this formula, but I don't love how it's looking right now. I don't. So let's try and put some of that Glossier product on top, add some of the hydration, change up the color a little bit. I just realized I'm not wearing my my robe anymore and it looks like I don't have a shirt on. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that's so much better. See like how much better that is? My lips look hydrated. They don't look chapped at all. The color is actually really beautiful, like a nice peachy pink tone, very like summery. So now that we've put this all on my face, I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. I'm gonna see how everything wears. We will check in tonight. I will show you guys up close what everything is looking like. And yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, it is now at the end of the day. This is how my makeup is now looking, so let's talk about this. So first of all, the eyeshadow, which is obviously the most blinding thing ever. Beautiful, held up really well, except for like the inner corner right there. You can see some of the glitter has like traveled down a little bit. So I'd probably use a glitter glue with the loose, like the HD crystal stuff. Fix Plus just was not enough for that. And then I actually liked the powder and how that looked on my skin. It held up really well. I think I would try using a setting spray with it next time. I didn't this time because I didn't know how that would affect it, just seeing what happened with the concealer. So I will try that and I will let you guys know in the info bar below. The lip product was really beautiful. It's obviously like gone now with like eating and stuff because it's a lacquer. But it didn't ball up or like look really clumpy or stick to food or anything. Those are my issues with lacquers, can you tell? Does it stick to my food? No, great, I'm gonna use it again. The eyeliner from Thrive has been working really well. It hasn't been settling underneath my eyes, which is great. The mascara hasn't either, though my lashes are very like clumpy today. Like you can see them, they're like super over the top. They're just more on the clumpy side than I would normally do it. I love myself a good clumpy mascara, do not get me wrong, but this is just, I don't know, I think it would be a little bit much without the bold eyeshadow look, but I do really appreciate that it hasn't worn off under my eyes. Love that, though the concealer has entirely worn off under my eyes. Oh, that's disappointing. But have you guys tried any of these brands before? Do you like them? Do you not like them? I definitely want to do more of these videos in the future. My arm is getting sore. Let me know if there are any brands out there that you guys want me to test out next. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos here every Thursday and Sunday. And that is everything. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome week and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you all. Mwah.